Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Commodity TV, and today is the second day here at PDAC 2023 in Toronto. Today I have the honor to have an interview with John Griffith, the Chief Development Officer of Gold Royalty. Good morning, John.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
So let's talk about Gold Royalty. So what's going on in the company actually?
Well, as you know, we've got a young company, 2 years in existence. We started with 18 royalties. We've been extremely busy. We've built that portfolio to over 200 royalties,
Wow.
and we have peer-leading growth among our peers, 60% CAGR over the next 3 years in our cash flow growth.
Wow, how many ounces do you get actually from your royalties?
So at the moment, we're counting it in revenue because in addition to royalties, we also have lease revenue. So we don't want to translate that into ounces. So the $5 million for 2022 will grow to approximately $60 million over the next 3 years.
Okay. And I'm just interested in your due diligence. How do you look for a new company or a new royalty or a new stream?
So it's very interesting, actually. There are 4 pillars to our growth. Corporate consolidation. So we bought Ely, Golden Valley, Abitibi. We buy third-party royalties that are in existence. We provide project finance to companies developing mines, and we also generate royalties organically. So due diligence, what complicates it is whether or not you have access to the underlying information or whether you're relying on public information only. So we have a very strong technical background, and generally speaking, we'll go on site, do physical due diligence when we're writing new royalties, rely on third-party information for instances where we're buying third-party royalties.
Okay, so it's very interesting also for me to have a look in your company because it's so well structured. The team is amazing, and so yeah, really in good shape.
We're very fortunate. I think that's one of the standout features of our company is that we have a management team board with over 400 years of experience.
Wow.
Now, when you think about that for a company of our size, it's quite extraordinary. But what that means is we've got a tremendous bench strength of technical skill, but we've also got a tremendous Rolodex. There's no one we don't know, whether it's the largest company in the sector, the BHPs, the Rios, the Anglos of the world, or single asset operations. We've generally got access to the key decision makers, which gives us a strategic advantage.
Wow. So how are your main customers, the big ones, just to mention some of them?
So we recently acquired a portfolio from Nevada Gold Mines, obviously operated by Barrick, but a joint venture between Barrick and Newmont.
Yeah.
Our key cornerstone asset is on the Odyssey project, Canadian Malartic. So as I think you know, Agnico's just consolidated ownership in that asset. So, there I've named 3 of the largest gold producers in the world.
Exactly. And how many royalties do you have actually in production?
So at the moment, we've got 8 royalties that are in production. We've got another 15 in what we call a stage of development.
Okay.
And then behind that, another pipeline to really fill that. So that's really what excites us about our portfolio, is the tremendous growth, but also the longevity in being able to continue that growth over time.
Okay. So in a timeline, what's coming next in production? What are the main projects and where is your focus on?
Yeah, well, that's a great question because I think one of the most exciting things is seeing the evolution of Canadian Malartic. Canada's largest gold mine is going from being an open pit mine to an underground mine, the Odyssey project. That's our most exciting prospect for the future.
Okay.
And then behind that, we also have the development of IAMGOLD's Cote Lake mine, which is very exciting for us. And then also Goldstrike, the Nevada Gold Mines. It's the largest gold mine in North America, produced more ounces than any other gold district. And we've got the northern extension of Goldstrike in the format of REN. We've got both an NSR and an NPI over that project. So those are 3 exciting growth assets for us.
Wow! So I'm looking for the next news.
Yes. No, look, I think we're keeping our team very busy.
Yeah.
We're in a perpetual state of due diligence. we're looking at a tremendous number of opportunities. Some of them are cash flowing, some of them are corporate consolidation opportunities, some of them are writing new royalties to provide fresh capital to operating companies. So we're keeping very busy.
Wow, so John, sounds very good to me, and thanks for your time.
You're absolutely welcome.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was John Griffith, the Chief Development Officer of Gold Royalty. And you heard it. The company is in a really good shape. So many good news are coming in the next future. And so check out the company and we will keep you posted.